from Nashville.
You're the man.
This one is
I just want to check it. I originally I put on there. I erased some. Goddamn, girl. Got some names on them motherfucker.
Articulate.
I put articulate in parentheses and said, goddamn, girl.
To the line for first down and 10. Throwing right away.
No, people be like, I love you beyond words. I'm like, fuck that.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Yeah, that's what when I said I thought she had been talking about the same song forever.
It's May.
Did I saw
He's
just
found his
the
receiver,
post last
Boucher.
week? How bitches be little niggas but don't do shit in that.
He could not get free.
I'll sit it to you. I was like, fuck you. It's not good.
We'll try again.
This
It's
is
second
cool.
and
You're
10.
talking about one fucking line. Talking about everything.
From out of the gun, here's May.
Man, come on, weak ass nigga.
Incomplete.
Hard to miss someone that big, especially in the middle of the field. I think he's just got to take a little bit off that throw, put a little bit more air on him, and let his tight end run under that ball. And they've got themselves a big play.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
I guess I feel it too.
To throw again is May. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's May.
Hey, this motherfucker gets around at the touchdown early.
And he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
I'm not going to extra got your Facebook shit.
Yeah, that's
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Levis to open with a pass. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, I thought that was me. I'm bullshitting. Man, I'm like, oh my God, I thought that was my dude.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
That's my fault. Oh my God.
The extra point by Aubrey is good.
No, he threw it up in the air, and I'm just like, oh no, I gotta watch it. I thought I turned into the nigga, and that was him turning into his nigga.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Titans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Did you count the money?
Hey, Mayday. Like 54.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And this is what happens when you compare a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, come on.
They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. He's going to get it to Okonkwo.
Oh, come on. Don't do it like that.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Okay.
Now a
4L, 4K, 5L, 9K. I want to call you school, but I don't know if you're going to get school.
Who ain't gonna get it?
You get school?
Yeah.
You just like school outside of Houston. Or Texas.
That's a Russian thing, believe it or not.
From the gun, it's Levis. This one downfield.
That's a school.
We
Is
sit
it?
here
What's
all day, Mike, and we can talk about
like-
the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the
Oh,
pass,
let's see.
but I think they got a touchdown along the way.
You don't want mommy to go? Get in the shower. You don't have to go. You can stay here. You can just sit down. Come sit.
The Titans will use the
Sit.
first of their
Good job,
timeouts.
kid. Yeah. Okay, so you're like 19.
Never heard that. Titty out Texas.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they
Stupid
bring
as
him
hell.
down inside the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
22 Linda. window, 22 window.
On first down, Levis.
Give me that.
That's over the middle.
Playing with him, man.
Intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
What you getting, boo?
Here's first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this complete to Pacheco.
Man.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Here's May to throw it on first down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. A give here to Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On play action, here's May. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back in Music City after this. Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Throwing on second down. May. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Patriots. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. First and 10. They put Pickens in motion. Levis to throw it here on first down. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. Levis to throw on first and 10.
Hey, give me that.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Patriots has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
On second down, it's May. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. May now on 1st and 10. All the way across the field to the left, and somehow it's complete. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is May. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Hunter Henry, touchdown New England. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
His kick is good. Makes the score Cambridge 21, Titans 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Like 46, like 40, 49's down, 22, read it. Ahead.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. Going for it all. That is brought in. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Here's Levis. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it just past their 25.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
To throw on 1st down is May. He'll air this.
Man, don't do me like that, guy.
And the Titans are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. On play action, here's Levis.
You just gonna stop running?
Downfield for Okonkwo. That is caught, and they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. And this one is blocked. Big opening up the middle. He's inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense.
Yeah.
Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Into the secondary, past the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On first and 10, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Out of the gun, here's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake, here's May. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete. Brian Cook there defensively to knock that one away. On fourth down, out comes Joey Slott for the Patriots field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Patriots going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here first and 10.
Right 90, right 90, and 24 Linda, flat green 18, green.
Now, Levis. This one downfield for Okonkwo. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 70 yards.
Really, guys?
Touchdown, Tennessee. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Titans are back within 6. Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Throwing on first and 10 is May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we hit halftime, and the visiting Patriots are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Diamond. Like 24. Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rita.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. On first down, Levis.
Give me that.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On first and 10, here's Levis. That's complete left side to Pickens.
Where you at, my guy?
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Zero.
From the gun, it's Levis. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Connecting with his tight
I mean, we doubled him this time because he done ran the play on me 3
And
times.
they will finally catch up to him and get him down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans have taken the lead by a point here in the third. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's May to throw it on first down. Off he goes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
The throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Working out of the gun. It's May.
Come
And
on,
that's
man.
going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll air this one out for Watkins. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Patriots. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Hand up. On. Like 49. Wheels. On. Heroes down. 90 down. 49 Rita. 54 Rita. Tracy. Set up. Set up.
Levis to throw it here on first down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On. Like 90.
On second down, they'll run. Inside the 35. And he
So
will
stupid.
dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front
Oh.
who were able to make that play possible.
Smoked.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5.
I ain't never heard it all
Up to
night.
the 28-yard
Heard it like
line.
this.
Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Maynard on first and 10.
Oh, what is you throwing it at,
For
man?
a third time today.
What the
it's
fuck?
intercepted.
Oh,
Picked off by Jordan Fuller.
hey, buddy.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Like 13. Like 13. 40 Rita. Set up.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle.
All right, 3 ain't gonna do nothing for me,
He'll bring it
guys.
down to around the 42.
Rita. Like 22. Green. 54 Rita. Set up.
Yards on the pickup.
On second down, Levis.
Oh, let him throw
He'll
that.
get it as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, They find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On fourth down, Levis. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he will score again. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
Stop cheating,
The
guy.
extra point by Aubrey is
Stop.
good.
Stop cheating,
Tigers
guy.
will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. To throw now, May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. To throw is May. He's going to air this one out. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
Okay.
Picked off by
I'm out.
L'Jarius Sneed.
What is
There's
Sneed?
not a position on
Oh,
the
the
field,
ball.
Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
29 down, 22 Rita.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
22 Linda, 22 Linda.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. Downfield, got a man.
And he knew it was coming. And he knew it was coming. That's the crazy part.
3rd and 15. So, a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
40 Rita.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A tough spot here.
Diamond,
Third
diamond.
and long.
On, right 49. Heroes down, 90 down, 49 read. Set.
Here's Levis. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. He's going to look downfield once
Man,
again.
come on, dog.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Like 54.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. He's got his big tight end. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Levis will bring the Titans to the line, looking for 2.
Hey, come on, come on.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stand up. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Oh,
This
my
is
fault.
caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
No. Oh,
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He's going to dial up another deep ball. He gets free. And he will dive into the end zone. 81 yards. Touchdown, New England.
The Patriots will line up.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Score, Titans 49. Patriots 38.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work
look
out.
like he's sleeping around this bitch.
On. Right front.
Throwing is Levis. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Like 49. Like 49. What?
Here's a toss, right side.
Yes,
And he'll
sir.
get
You
this
ain't gonna
ahead.
do it.
Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4 for just 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Third and 5.
20 Rita. Like 13.
Here's Levis to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. George Pickens. Touchdown, Titans. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Out of the gun, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone yet again. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. A run up the middle with Pacheco. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Like 0. Like 0.
Here's a run going left. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's going good.
29's down. 22 Rita.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he's in.
Sam.
George Pickens. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And this one is blocked. So even after the penalty, they're not going to rethink things. They'll stick with going for one. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's May to throw it on first down. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now he'll air one out. And this will be incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Throwing on third down is May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. May to the air once more. He'll spot Henry open downfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
My fault.
And more of the same. Another interception. And now he loses the football.
Hey, buddy. Okay. You got pee-pee? You grab me a pee or after photo, buddy?
Ready up!
On play action, here's May. There's that man again. Another catch. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun. It's May. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They're going. It's May. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Like 54, like 54. 22 Linda, 22 Linda.
They'll drop to throw. Got his receiver
Run
on
one
the
play.
in cut. He's got it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On second down, Levis. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. On first down, Levis. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Here's Levis. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. May now on first and 10. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A 39-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots first down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's going to try it here again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now May. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. To the 20. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Man, he touched it twice.
This is first and 10. Here's May. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And the
GG's from
Titans are
OGG.
going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Titans. They're able